The man just had to watch his boss be just decimated.
So it's settled, right? We totally won this bloody thing!
Man, what a real mudder of a Mobius. Oh, my aches have aches.
You've bested me. He ain't half strong.
It wasn't exactly one-on-one.
To be sure, I'd have beaten any one of ye in a fair fight. But I feel no ill will. Been a while since anyone knocked me down.
Well, I'm feeling all kinds of ill. He snuffing sucker punched me!
I have a question. If you're a Mobius, you could have transformed at any time, right? So, why didn't you do it?
Ah, young'un. Only thing I trust are these old bones on my own two fists. In a brawl, anything else kind of taints things. Besides, using anything else be no fun at all.
I feel that. I think.
Ah, truth be told, I've been alive so long, I've clean forgot how to transform.
Really?
Oh, for Sparks, don't know why I asked.
By the by, wonder if I could ask ye a favor.
Come on. Think it's a bit early in our relationship for that.
If I let this get away from me now, I might not remember again. I gave up thinking ahead long, long ago, see?
Well then, what is it that you need?
Ah, well, I want you to smash that big old shiny thing.
That's your flame clock.
Mate, do you even have a clue what you're saying right now?
I've been waiting for this moment. For that thing to disappear, see?
Are you really sure?
Yeah, tear it down, says I. Well, I'm around to watch it happen.
Here we go!
Okay. Sure.
Finally, you're free, friends.
Huh.
I know it's a bit late to ask this, but are you sure this is okay?
Now, you boys and girls might not be understanding this. I've been a Mobius for a long time, seen and learnt a lot about death. The thing with death is, it doesn't care about your feelings. It just comes when it wills. Now, I've seen people who lived short but full lives. People who cling to every last bit of life. People who are only too happy to die. I've encountered so many people, I've lost count. But good or bad, they die while I carry on.
But of course that's going to happen, with the way the world is.
If I'm going to accept things just because that's how they are, then maybe I've been living too long. Watching the way they lived, I ended up thinking, wondering what fun these people could get up to if they were free. Something fun. Maybe something stupid.
Fun?
Sure. I think about Dougie, best strong man I ever saw. Or Serena, nobody loved the sea like her. Ghoul had no equal in battle. I knew all sorts of spirited folk, but no matter who they were, the flame clock would end up being their reason for living. I wanted to do something, but not even these boat hooks could put a dent in that blasted thing.
You mean you tried to do it as a Mobius?
Aye, but nothing came of it. That's when it really hit home that I was a Mobius. I couldn't destroy the flame clock, and after a while, I just gave up. Isn't that ironic?
Man, and here I thought you were just some giant without a thought in his head. Turns out there's a bit more to you.
Uni.
It be true. Getting the old noggin going is not a skill I possess. But round about the time I gave up thinking about anything, I started hearing about you lot.
About us?
Yep, some idiots going around beating up Mobius, smashing up flame clogs, things of that ilk. Need I explain any more? I knew you were the ones who could release my friends, trapped by that infernal clock.
Well, we did do that.
Indeed. I suppose you could say that us destroying the flame clock set your friends free. But that doesn't mean that your friends would have got the same lease on life as Mobius.
You don't have come out with some tripe, Four Eyes.
Four Eyes? My name is Tyon.
I be talking about in here.
The heart? You mean like feelings?
That's right, girl. It doesn't change anybody's lifespan, but in that moment, it's the bonds between us all that changed.
But you're a consul. You're telling me something's changed between you and your underlings?
I think you know the answer, boy. We be equal now, not tied to each other by time, or who be above and who be below.
Equal?
Aye, me and ye are equals. We've had a good brawl, and now there's no grudges.
So, what will you do now?
Good question. I reckon I'll find the next big beastie and beat the snot out of it. Hope you got room, kiddies.
Huh?
Didn't really think I'd be fighting Mobius. But I'm a big boy. It'll be fine.
You mean you're joining us?
Yep. I bet you feel all kinds of reassured.
I mean, you are pretty tough.
Wait. Did you forget we're Ouroboros?
And he's Mobius. You're gonna go against your own kind.
Too right. You could live 1,000 years and not get the chance to team up with Ouroboros and take a pop at Mobius. I may like an odd scrap with some toughens, but going on some idiot adventure with them sounds fun too.
What do you think, Noah?
He doesn't seem the type to have any ulterior motives.
There's one. I've a debt to pay ye, and I've decided I'll pay it now. Otherwise, ye softies will get knocked down by the next breeze that comes along.
And not because you're planning on punching us when our backs are turned?
Nope. When I've a problem with somebody, I be the sort to tackle it head on.
I mean, no. You definitely punched me when I wasn't looking.
Avast with your pesky details. Come on, this is a good deal.
All right. You convinced me.
You sure?
You can't say you hate him after listening to all that.
That's true. Okay. You're on the team, Triton.
Glad that didn't take long. I like a good snappy decision, so I do.
But if you put 1 foot wrong, we're kicking you out faster than you can say Ouroboros.
Ha ha! I shan't cross my heart. Just you watch, boy. I got me own special power I can help you out with.
Oh yeah? I'll keep my expectations low.
Minute? What happened to Flame Clock?
Oops. Guess I'd better relay the tale to my men. Oh, one last thing.
Huh? What is it now?
I got feelings deep as the sea, which I like to pound into some tough enemies. Now I want to fight forever. But when I became a Mobius, that's when I realized that one human life would always have felt too short. I've lived my life in fear, worried that it was too short. But now, a quick scuffle with ye all has helped clear things up for me. I really felt alive. I'd be grateful. Thanks to ye, I can chart a new course.
Get out of here with all that, man.
Ha! You got it!
Oh my gosh, that was so long.
I got some kind of special moves I want to show off.
Alright, Lawrence, you got a new one. Can acquire arts and skills from unique monsters. Huh. That's cool.
Good to add more names.
I'm still missing one. Signifier.
So I gotta whack 'em. I can do that.
Huh, okay. I'll put it on a
I go wherever you
defender
go.
though. Anyways,
I see some relations have changed. How about we go here?
I'm definitely gonna take some time and just look at that skill and try and figure out what it means by what it's saying. Like, does it just mean that I can turn I can turn classes into whatever I want? 'Cause that'd be pretty cool. Okay, so this has to be it then.
Uh-oh. The sky's getting a little dark. This is our first time here, isn't it? Wait up. I heard something. What is it, Mimi?
Oh, it's raining.
Manana see person on ground.
Stay with me. We'll patch you right up. I have to help everyone. Ugh. Stop moving. You don't understand. I promised them. Said I'd keep them safe. If I'm the only one that survives, then it's all been for nothing. I have to go.
Oi, don't be a clod.
Huh? I'm not.
Oh, what? You're really serious then? How are you gonna save anyone when you can barely stand yourself? You got a death wish or something?
Let's break it down. As I see it, you have two options here. You can go in and try to save them by yourself.
Or you can let us pitch in. Which one of those strikes you as the better idea, eh?
You want to help me?
I don't know. That depends. But I wouldn't be in such a hurry to throw my life away. Being ready to die and actively trying to get yourself killed are two very different things.
It's just a quick patch-up, but it should help you think straight. Sorry about Lance and his threatening display of idiocy.
What's threatening?
You missed the point.
I did not miss the... Oh.
Look, you can relax. We're all friends here. Would you mind telling us what's going on? Yeah, okay. There was a Kavesi raid. There was no time. I had to cause a diversion, so I leapt in without a second thought. After that, it's all a blur. That was pretty reckless of you.
Remind Riku of someone Riku know?
Oh?
Whatever the case may be, we had best hurry. Judging by the situation, your allies were likely forced apart and are now fighting alone.
It really sounds like it would help to have some numbers on your side, no?
For now, let's take the best course of action we can. We can hash out the details later. The best course? My name is Fiona. I am the commander of Colony Mu. I know this might be a lot to ask, seeing as we've just met. But please, lend me your strength. I need to save my people.
Transparent dreams.
Good to add more names.
Okay. That's far
Hold
away.
on, everyone. I'm on my way.
Is that on a
More
different
colonies added.
piece of land? Okay, it's on this one, I guess.
Please, there's no time to spare. Let's hurry. Summer. I'm so sorry. You shouldn't have been alone.
Let's send her on. Her voice deserves to be heard.
All right.
I know it's grim, but it needs doing.
Alright.
If only I was stronger.
Just stay focused. It's not over yet.
Hey, are you all right? Crying isn't gonna change anything. Noah, Mio, Would you mind taking care of everyone?
We can't just leave this be.
Huh? Is that...
Okay, so there's one right there and one right there.
Sean, you kept everyone safe. It must have hurt so much.
Obviously, it didn't keep everyone safe because I'm seeing a lot of dead bodies.
Fiona, leave the rest to us.
Yes. Thank you.
Noah, would you mind?
I don't want to lose them.
Oh, Fiona.
Well, this was entertaining. Quite a contest.
Indeed. And it ended with your loss.
Irma!
What took you?
Sorry. How's everyone?
Fiona!
Oh, Fifi, I was so worried about you.
Fifi,
We're
like a
surrounded.
dog.
And pretty badly depleted.
Men, aim for that banner. It's their commander, Fiona.
Dream on, mother!
We should go.
All of us. Yes. We didn't ask for these outsiders. This is still our fight.
But the wounded...
Ah, it's nothing. We're good.
Yeah, we're fine. Stop fighting fit.
I don't believe you.
Relax, Fifi. You worry far too much. In Colony Mew, we fight as one. Right, folks?
You guys...
Trust your crew.
Trust yourself. Trust in victory.
All hearts as one!
We'll make it! Together!
Yeah!
Why do people just let people do all their poses? Like, shoot them and be like, trust in my bullets. There's too much going on here. I can't see my character no more. We're winning? Question mark? Okay, great. So now just looking at this, is this false support? What's that? wasn't that bad.
Sparks! Too strong! Retreat! Retreat!
We made it.
Fiona! Fifi!
Irma! All of you! You pulled through. Thank you.
Come on now, of course we did.
We made a promise, right? Come what may, we'll always be together.
Lance! Everybody! Thank you so much for saving our lives.
Whoa! All right, steady on. We're not deaf.
You were just gonna walk away. I couldn't let you go without a proper thank you. Even if you're Ouroboros, the betrayers.
Hang on.
No. No need to explain. You're our saviors.
That's right. You even healed our wounded.
Yeah, you don't look like baddies to me.
Exactly.
And I noticed that when we were fighting side by side, you guys all trust one another. That's why...
You've made up your mind, have you, Fiona?
Yeah. That's why I want to try trusting too. I want to destroy our flame clock. Would you mind doing us this one last favor?
It's hardly a problem for us, but why the sudden request?
We heard about a liberated colony from Nopon travelers. That's what got me thinking. There should be more to life than spending it fighting all the time. Being ready to die and actively trying to get yourself killed are two very different things.
Sounds to me like you've been mulling it over.
This has to change. I want to change myself. I want to change the way things are.
Good on you.
Looks like you got it figured out.
You'll trust me.
That's the same look you gave us when we first met. You'll do anything to protect your friends, won't you?
All right then. Let's make tracks for Colony Mew.
That is, if she didn't still seem to be having second thoughts. Care to tell us why?
Oh, you noticed? Well, that makes things easier. There are two major stumbling blocks. The first is that you'll have to somehow outwit the consul. And second, that only that consul knows the location of the flame clock under discussion.
Huh? How can you not know? The one you see right now? That's just a fake.
Fake? How's that then?
Oh, but the consul isn't here right now. This might be the right time to act.
Fiona, this isn't the place to be having this conversation.
Ah, right. Sorry.
In any case, let's talk details at the colony. Our people are on their last legs. We'll need time to get back to strength.
Please, take this. I'm happy you were able to send everyone on their way. It really helped me to be a little more positive. Thank you so much. Sorry about all the urgent requests. We'll be waiting for you at Colony Mew. Don't keep us waiting too long.
Good to add more names.
Okay, let's see.
Good to add more names. I see some relations have changed.
This is a walk and a half.
Such flower power! Manana flubbered! Everyone! We've been waiting for you.
This is awesome! Did you guys make this?
I suppose we did. Whenever we say farewell to a friend, we plant flower seeds. They kept growing over time, and before we knew it, we had this.
It's beautiful, but to think of all the departed.
Standing still spells death. If we can't achieve victory, there will be no tomorrow. But still, we didn't want to forget that they were all here once.
So that's why you're getting all teary-eyed.
What? No. It's just the pollen.
It doesn't take much to get Commander Boohoo here going.
Irma!
Looks like you're taking a lot on your shoulders. Doesn't it weigh you down?
A little. I just wish I wasn't such a weakling.
You can put the burden down whenever you want, you know. You can still choose to keep things the same as always. I wouldn't think any less of you if you did. Neither would anyone else here.
I love you for saying that, Irma. Just like I love everyone here. And Colony Mew, where I met you all. And ever since I realized that, tomorrow stopped looking so dark. And that's exactly why I can't run away from my responsibility.
I get it. Whatever happens, I trust in you.
And I trust you too.
Fiona, Irma. All the squad leaders have assembled. We can start the meeting at your convenience.
Understood. I'll be right there.
Oh, but before that, Fifi. Tickle ambush! Coochie coochie coo!
Stop it!
Loosen up, Fifi. Get it all out of you.
Yep, now she's back to herself.
We're waiting in the square.
Why? I'll get you back, you'll see.
Run away!
It's hard to imagine that the console will make it easy for us with the flame clock. Someone will surely pay for this with their life. Again. Please, do whatever you can to make sure it's not Fiona.
Good to add more names. I see some relations have changed.
we seriously gonna do it now? Those Gavesi dudes are still loitering around.
Who's loitering again?
God, he's huge.
Sounded like someone was having a bit of a whinge. We all good here?
We're great. Right, Tallow?
Right, Chief. No whinging here.
Say again?
Nothing to say, really.
Huh. I'll take your word for it.
Time is of the essence. Sorry to rush, but can we get straight to the point?
What should we talk about first?
You said the colony's flame clock was a fake. What did you mean by that?
Wow, pretty blunt, huh? Honestly, we don't really know any more beyond the fact that it's a fake.
Since we never use it anyway, yeah?
When it's close to running dry, we get orders from the consul to go out and fight.
Well, what is it for then?
Do you think maybe there's some weird advantage to it? Like, maybe the colony's rank is really high, but it makes it look lower to get enemies to underestimate us?
Or the exact opposite. Actually, we're bottom tier, but it looks a lot higher to intimidate people.
Oh yeah, it could be that.
Well, your actual strength doesn't change, so it'd be pretty obvious once you get down to it.
And also, supplies from the castle are allocated based on rank. Could we see your supplies? That would give us a good idea of where you fall, rank-wise.
Nico's on warehouse detail. And I'm Nico. I'll get things ready for your inspection.
What?
You said nobody knows where your real flame clock is except the consul. How are we supposed to find it then? I don't suppose we could just ask the consul? Oh, come on! Why the huge sigh? I was just asking.
Well, it has to be somewhere, or the status quo wouldn't be maintained. If you fight, the flame clock must fill up. Suppose you were to harvest a large pool of life in a short time.
Oh, it would flow into the real clock.
I'd like to investigate any large-scale combat engagements you may have experienced. If we're lucky, someone may have witnessed some signs of the flame clock's operation.
Can we take a look into your past battle records?
Of course. I'll have them delivered to you.
If the current flame clock is fake, what happens when your rank goes up?
As far as I know, I don't think that's ever happened.
Wait, you're joking? You've always been on the same level?
Nico, that's me. Heard something from the consul one time. She said to tough it out and do exactly as instructed, and everything would be all right.
Oh? I was told something else. People only see what they want to see, I think it was.
Meaning?
Meaning nobody actually wants to see how much is left on their clock, I guess. Yeah. I mean, if you knew, you'd just stress out over it constantly.
A little more stressing wouldn't go amiss in your case, Tallow, you turkin head.
What? Why'd you gotta call me names?
Just cause.
Wow.
Well, we don't know exactly what the consul intended. But she must have had something in mind to go to these lengths rigging the contraption. You said the consul was away. Do you know how long for?
Tell you bluntly, we don't know either.
She's always disappearing, going off on one special mission or another.
In that case, she could be back at any time.
I'm sorry that the answer isn't very useful.
This all sounds like kind of a big deal. It doesn't bother you?
It's nothing special. We don't normally talk much about it.
She just sends us down broad stroke orders, like, go defeat those guys. Send a team to this location.
Yeah. The only time she spoke normally was that one time, wasn't it? You know, the time when Fiona became commander.
Yuck. Do we have to talk about that?
About what?
When the previous commander died, Fiona clung to the consul's knees. Started saying that the way we fought was making everyone miserable.
Yeah, it turned into a whole, like, debate. Until the consul was like, fine then, you try and change it. And made Fiona the commander.
What? Just like that?
I know, it was a twisted kind of punishment. But now I've got everyone else tangled up in this mess.
Whatever. We know you just want the best for us, Fifi.
That's why you get yourself in such a tizzy.
And that's why we want to support you in turn. You're good, Fiona. Better than you know.
Thanks, guys.
Punishing someone with a promotion? That's so bizarre.
So, this whole clock breaking thing's kind of a sudden development, yeah? I wanted to ask how you lot feel about all this. We know how Fiona feels, but are you all okay with what we're about to do?
Honestly, I just want Fiona to be able to relax. Like, not have to carry all this responsibility.
That's so kind of you.
Even if we do this, people will still die.
Yeah, but if they do, it will be because of their own failure. That's not the same. She carries the banner for us, and it's because of us that it's so heavy.
But that weight's also the momentum that keeps her moving forward. I don't want us doing anything that could sully the purity of Fiona's conscience.
All right, all right. Let's all take some deep breaths.
We're all friends here. Keep it civil.
I'm happy that you're so concerned for me. Thank you.
Well, I reckon things will work out one way or another. I mean, come on. You've got us on your side.
Yeah, you tell him, Lance.
No one wants to lose their mates. Just don't lose track of what matters, yeah?
I think we've more or less heard all we need.
Yeah, I think so too. It's time to get to work. Let's check out the loose threads we've uncovered.
We should investigate the supplies in the warehouse and the colony's battle record data. Is that right? I'll make sure everyone gives you their full cooperation.
We'll also try looking around for anything we might have missed.
If anything turns up, we'll be in touch.
Good to add more names.
Okay. Let's do this one first. Frost, Sean. You said you'd come back, you liars. Sorry to bother you. We were hoping to check out the old battle records. Ah, right. Fifi said to dispatch you. Bear with me for a moment. Right. I've transferred you the data. If you see anything interesting, let me know. Thank you. We will.
I see some relations have changed. Good to add more names. I see some relations have changed.
Welcome to Nico's warehouse. I am Nico, and this is my, well, not my exactly, but it's a warehouse, alright. Look around, all you like. Thanks, it won't be a minute. Nothing here really stands out. It's all inside. It's bet from equality with the rank. Their flame cloth says they are. By the way, are you the one who does inventory management here? No, I think it might be the console. Nico only watches the warehouse. Nico, I should say, is me. Why would a console do that themselves?
We could do with some food.
What meal they got here? Ooh.
Mmm, delicious.
This has me raring to go.
So
Creamy,
that's a new
creamy
recipe
fish
then.
pie.
Could you all come round for a second?
Okay, let's not mince words. Colony Moo is weird.
Finally,
This is why you can't make friends. I've looked into their combat records. For the past few years, there have been no large-scale combat engagements involving Colony Mew. That in and of itself is understandable, but we can't do that investigation survey thing you thought up earlier, right? Back to the drawing board then. Well, perhaps, but what really caught my eye was the wastelessness, so to speak. Without any big wins or losses, not only were there no large swings to the flame clock total, there were also no interruptions to the colony supply chain over the long term. So, what's that proof, except that Fiona and the others are fending well for themselves? I gotta say, that's not really the impression I got of this place at first glance. We've heard them chatting, they don't really seem to talk a whole lot of training or strategy. And think about the personnel turnover. You saw the flower garden, notice how young they all are? Add to that the consul's extended periods of absence. Ignoring for the sake of the argument the insecure environment, the colony's military results couldn't really afford such stability. Come to think of it, didn't Fifi say their colony's ranks stayed the same? Right, and the flame clock issue is odd as well. I couldn't stop wondering what the point of the deception was. We said we thought it could be to fool enemies, but the soldiers here aren't given information. It's not even being manipulated, just flat out not being supplied. Fiona and the others didn't seem bothered by it, but I think in the real world, it wouldn't do them any real favors. Right? Of the two sides, it's actually Fiona and the other set it affects. What was it Talos said? Something about not stressing all the time? Hold. Back the sniff up. You're not saying the people the consul wanted to see was it the residents of Colony Moo all along? There's one more thing that bothers me. Looking at Fiona and the others, didn't they remind you of someone? They don't believe in anything beyond what they can see in the moment, still thinking that fighting is everything. Like we did way back when. Right. They're so occupied with the reality put in front of them, they don't think of anything beyond that horizon. In Colony Moo's case, they don't see much interest in anything apart from the banner that Fiona carries. True that. As soon as it's about Fiona, they all get super passionate. You think they're being used? No, it's not a question of being used or otherwise. I'd imagine we're also only seeing what we want to see. So that's why Fiona was appointed commander, because she's useful for hiding whatever's inconvenient. If the consul had to go to such lengths to devise this, there can be only one reason. The consul is betraying Colony Moo. The raid we interrupted must have been their doing as well. Then we've got to tell Fifi straight away.
Right then, should we get a move on?
What a mess this colony is.
Oh no, what's going on? It's like back at Colony 4.
Another Mobius messing with us. Crap!
Just walk past it.
Tallow? Hey, what's wrong with you?
Sorry about this, bud.
Tallow!
Don't worry, he'll be all right. But now... Mew's consul. It was you, wasn't it?
Reality, right? It's just so dull. That's why nobody pays it any mind. They'd rather chase pretty dreams. You really should have just stayed dreaming.
Why would you do something like this?
When someone close to you gets hurt, you want to become stronger for them. That desire and sadness, they make for a quality flame.
Is that why you arranged the attack? Conspired with Keves, sacrificed all those lives?
Without some hardship, Humans don't come together. It was just the same with you.
Cut the crap! How could you put Fiona through this?
I know perfectly well what I did.
Yeah.
But Fiona, she never once gave up. She wouldn't let the dream be all there was. That purity of purpose. It lifted everybody up. The need to support one another. She taught me that as well.
Ah, well, ain't that nice? Learn this! Oh, what are you...
Don't hurt my friend! Even if she's bad, she's still my friend!
Fiona!
Fiona! Lance!
Stand up. You can do better than this.
Please,
Get up! You'll do your best for the others, won't you? You'll do all that you can, and then some.
stop it! I'll fight along with you if you want. I'll fight by your side against whatever it is that's making you sad, Irma. So please, stop calling it a dream.
Hey, don't disappoint me like that. You've already made your choice. You chose what you wanted to see, and freely. Just how heavy is that banner? How many lives do you carry?
Please,
All of their hopes. You did say you'd shoulder them, didn't you? You said you'd never break her.
you said we'd be together forever.
Crying about it won't change the truth. The fact is, your friends are dead, and I'm the one who killed them.
Why you gotta make this heavy? Yay! Let's go! Puppy's gotta go. I'm like rapidly pressing the start button so I can do this chain attack. What's your ability? Ooh. Why not? That'll do.
This isn't the end! This is the decider! You're finished!
Cool.
I'll make it count. Wait! Everyone get ready!
I'll lead!
I'm here too! I'm on your heels!
Interesting. So even though she is... Oh, was she green? I should look better.
Take your breathing!
Strike through! Upon this sword, I break my strength! Time to wheel out the big gun! See that rifle! Here and now! Send us the sword!
Oof, big old burst. Gotcha.
Irma! You really shouldn't cry for me. Sorry. You were my friend. But I couldn't save you. Fiona. You'll always be my Irma.
It's a big illusion, Jesus Christ.
I see some relations have changed.
You'll be real casual about it, huh?
Huh.
So this is where the flame clock was. How did we never see it before?
Look, I'm not great with words, but I wanted to say, I'm sure she was a complicated person too.
I'll never forgive what Irma did. I know I can never, ever forgive her. But if I'd never met her, I wouldn't be who I am today. She's taught me a lot as well.
Just promise you won't suffer alone, all right? Like, if things get too much to bear, you can always talk to me.
Tallow.
If you need to grumble or swear or call someone names, I'm your man. I'll get rid of all your worries. You can count on this turkin head, okay?
Same old Tallow.
She woke me up, you know. Irma did. Made me watch you. I couldn't move, but I followed every word you said.
Perhaps she didn't want you to be alone.
But then, why? Why do something like that? I'm supposed to be the turkin head, not Irma.
I want to know about these Mobius people. I have to know what Irma was thinking. Will you let me fight by your side still?
No reason to say no.
You're already our friend, Fifi.
Don't ever forget how you're feeling right now. I think it'll keep you strong.
Yeah. I won't. Not ever.
Here we go!
Quest complete.
I'll do my very best.
Signifier.
Oh no.
Lance.
I see some relations have changed.